Ooh, welcome back.
We got deserted. We're starving. We're really hungry. We had
days, years.
We had to eat leaky.
No. I'd eat starfish before I'd eat leaky. Throw back to last episode. Ooh, look at me go. I don't want to be killing little 15 tentacles for 2 XP.
Do you ever see meat in the Pokemon universe?
Tauros meat, man. Hey, we made it!
No, but I mean, like, whenever you see dishes in this, it's not usually meat. Or
usually berries.
Usually berries or vegetables, but you don't usually see a meat dish. I get this probably Nintendo just trying to avoid outright stating, yeah, you're eating Tauros. That's not steak. That's Tauros.
Isn't that delicious?
What about Miltank meat?
We got milk, but yeah. Wait.
Comment question of the day: what Pokemon tastes the best?
So I know Gen 2 gave
one.
Miltank, but does that mean that Miltank is now just the female Tauros?
It can only be female, and I'm pretty sure Tauros can only be male.
That's what I mean, though. Since they introduced Miltank,
I sincerely think they should have made a baby evolution for those two, like a Tyrogue, except like the female ones always evolve into Miltank.
You could teach someone Metronome here.
Yes, you can. Do you have a Venonat? I'll trade it for a Tangela, and this guy trades you a Electrode for a Raichu. Terrible trades. Metronome guy's in there, and you know what we can do now, guys?
But what can we do?
Aerodactyl!
We can get Aerodactyl and Dominate.
Yeah, we're only allowed one.
They're gift Pokemon. You know what? I agree. I think we agreed on Aerodactyl.
Yeah, we did.
Really hope it's not Modest.
I mean, the only reason we picked the Foss is because we kind of had to.
I'll just trade the Omanyte over to another game. After we're done the Nuzlocke.
Yeah, we're done.
Does it automatically get sent to the PC?
Yes.
Come back later! Walks out the room.
You're late!
Pulls out an Aerodactyl.
You're late, and he says you're late.
What should we name it?
Rowlet.
Okay. No. I like Aerodactyl, so something not stupid.
First thing that comes to my mind is Swoop, based off one of the Dinobots from Transformers, which was a pterodactyl.
The first thing I thought of was Fang.
Alright, I'm thinking of something else, but I don't remember what it is.
Aerodynamic.
I kind of like Swoop.
You can go with Swoop.
It's simple. Oops.
Swoop.
Swoop-de-doop. I like Swoop.
Man,
Ryan's been throwing out some good nicknames.
You know what? I'll take it because I got to name Sparkatron. That's all I needed.
Sparkatron. Swagnaton.
Do we really want to... Holy shit, level 5.
No, it's Modest!
It's Modest!
I literally just said I hope it's not Modest. Okay, well...
Both of its stab are physical, too.
Oh, that's the worst nature you can get for it. Besides, like...
Well, Leaky...
Here's the thing, at least when it's like speed down special attack up, you're not hindering its HP, or its attack, which is super needed. Oh! Like,
well, Leaky better not be going anywhere anytime soon.
That literally puts me off from even using it. Like, that's upsetting.
Well, we still have arms and leg.
Arms and leg.
Arms and leg.
Which one's arms and which one's leg?
Welcome to Pokemon Mansion.
There's gonna be a lot of poison types in here, aren't there?
Let's get our first encounter, because this is a separate dungeon.
I still wish Ponyta was encountered here.
Ha!
Yeah!
Matt likes coughing.
Matt likes spherical Pokemon,
Voltorb's his favorite Pokemon.
Rowlet.
Give me my Rowlet back!
Oh, that was a crit, too, so another acid.
Give me Reginald back.
Reggie.
Matt, take the remote, use Sleep Powder, and catch him. I want to tell our friend to turn his music down for his video game stuff.
You know, I didn't comment on...
about me.
I didn't comment...
Probably just do Sleep Powder.
I didn't comment last time, but I thought it was funny how even Ryan's getting right up to the microphone now. Like, first it was Mark, now it's Ryan.
No, but I just did it for the fishing thing.
Okay. You go just...
You ever... well, probably more appropriate for golf, but you ever try and commentate fishing?
Well, I've seen golf. I've watched a bit of golf. Like my dad
can't stand it. Golf is so fucking boring to watch.
I just can't watch sports in general. I don't like sports that much. Perhaps it's because I grew up playing video games.
It's not so much that for me. Like I don't watch sports at all, but I grew up in a family that loves hockey. So
wait, I have my chance. Hold on.
What did I name? I named mine Gregory. That was it.
I'm back.
Mark, do you still have that gravel on the table?
Oh, you mean the suppositories?
Guys,
do we name the toxic ball gravel?
Sure.
That was probably one. It was a few days ago, or a few episodes back, when we were talking about the gravel for the coughing. I was like, you know what? Why not?
I
this
got
is
milk too now, Ryan.
it was my opportunity
My
to
God.
name something
Is that a Mewtwo statue?
Yeah,
or a Mew statue.
it's Mewtwo.
Yeah, no,
Now the statue's trying to kill us.
I was kind of more or less saying typical grade school stereotypes of like, oh, you got all the sports kids, you got all the kids who like to read. I'm like, I was one of those kids who just like video games, so I can't watch sports. It's just
I can
don't
watch
like-
sports. I like watching hockey and I like watching football.
I don't like watching
That's
sports in
about it.
general.
I'm not a huge fan of sports.
I just
but
like hockey the most.
The
really.
reason the conversation came up was because when we were talking about the fishing, when I was getting close to the mic of the fishing point. We just got on the topic of commentary, and he was talking about how don't really know why some people get so into it and like watch it. I see the appeal. It's just not for me.
I was about to say, you know what? I see it as we're very passionate about video games, and when they come out, we like to watch people play those online. It's just the same thing.
Watch out for
It's just-
self-destruct and explosion.
Right. Except he's only level 29. I'm just gonna put him to sleep.
Still, oh, it's just Spark. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can see why people would like sports. They're fun to watch in some aspect, and while we don't enjoy them very much, we like watching people play games like, you know,
Gary's Mod,
Gary's Mod, or
Mario Kart, or Golf It.
any new game that comes out. Really, we like to see footage. And
Yeah,
I like to see people
that's true.
reacting to it.
I think it is true that when a game is just coming out, you spend more time watching it because you can't play it.
Yeah, exactly.
So like,
So when
Yeah.
people can't play hockey, they like to watch people play hockey.
Most of the time, I actually watch Let's Plays more retro games.
I don't watch. Okay, aside from entertainment videos, I don't watch playthroughs all that much because it's just me. But when it comes to games, I'd rather be playing them than watching them.
Well,
so
that's
like,
why. That's why I
absolutely.
prefer retro Let's Plays, because if it's something new, I'm like, I could be playing this and experiencing it for myself. Then I might go back and watch someone
Yeah.
else's experience.
Actually, it kind of depends what the game is. Like, I can't watch people play Minecraft. It's so mundane
No.
and boring. But like,
I can't even play Minecraft.
I don't know, like-
just get-
I've been watching a lot of footage from like the Five Nights at Freddy's and the Walking Dead Telltale games. Fantastic games, like the Walking Dead ones, and I love watching people play it because me myself, playing those kind of games isn't really my thing. But I like to know the story,
yeah.
so I like to watch other people play because I can see other people react and what choices they made. And if I really want to play it, I'll go in and make my own decision and go play it myself. I played the first 2 seasons and I actually really liked them, so I'm probably gonna play the new one when it comes out.
I think. Sorry, I'm just
that's
going to
fine.
add a quick amendment. Just
yeah, go ahead.
for the Five Nights point, I think it's more for people who don't like horror games, but they still want to see how the game is.
I'm
I'm
in it
willing
for
to bet
lore.
that's why Markiplier's whole channel exploded with FNAF. Because there was just a lot of people that wanted to see the game, but because of
Were too
personal
scared to play
reasons,
it?
yeah. 'Cause
Personal reasons.
Like, I've looked through some of my comments, and there's always going to be one that says jump scares marked here, 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 here,
Yeah.
and here. Because for people who don't like that kind of gameplay.
I personally,
Wait.
I can
Hold on,
play
hold
horror
on.
games. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, Matt did have a conversation.
What was your first thing?
Two things.
I remember my second thing. Isn't this where
Three
we
things. First.
Isn't this where we get Solar Beam?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
we were going to give that
ironic-
to
That
Benny,
was a
though.
long.
Ironically enough, there's like there's one game I can watch perfectly fine. That's Mario Kart 8, despite the fact that it's Mario Kart, and I generally spend most of my time like playing
Of
that
course,
shit.
the one Pokemon resists both by stab.
More or less, more than just resist. What flat out is it flat out
Immune.
immune to one of them? I can't speak to that. Welcome back to Three Dorks Forget Everything.
I just drank milk and now I feel gross.
I still haven't even
It's
finished my
weird.
pop.
I'll buy these milks like I've had today, but I cannot drink straight milk. It's not because I hate the taste. It's one of those. If I don't drink it the minute it comes out of the fridge, it just tastes wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it gets warmer, and warm milk is it's a sleepy drug.
Oh no! Don't explode on us, man.
Like cold milk, perfectly fine, tasty.
Lukewarm.
Warm to hot milk, good for helping you to sleep. Anywhere in between, it's kind of gross. In my
Yeah, it's a
opinion.
little strange, like cool milk.
You want to know what I can't do?
What?
Drink milk right in the morning.
You know, I can't.
Got
Yeah,
morning
dude.
taste in your mouth.
Milk mixes really bad with morning breath. Milk is a
I don't
very
know, like-
fickle friend. Oh no, rollout.
not base power rollout.
Oh no!
We also
with,
burned
with
it.
burn. You're gonna have to leave now. Goodbye.
Please don't static me. That'd make me sad.
Good boy, Rex. You've gotten over this. You've gotten over this. You had that time. You went through that phase in your life. It's over now.
Good job, Bubby.
He's no longer a bad pupper.
Good. He's no longer a bad dog.
Blizzard.
We don't have anybody that can learn Blizzard.
Leo.
I guess
Leo can,
Leo
but he has
could,
Ice
but
Beam.
he's already, yeah.
We
I
don't
like
really
Blizzard.
need
I
to
don't
get...
teach Pokemon Blizzard.
Blizzard is okay unless it's Inhale. That's about it.
Oh yeah, doesn't it
So-
have perfect accuracy? Now?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's like how in Rain, Hurricane, and
Yeah.
Thunder have perfect accuracy.
Hence
Although-
why Rain is the best one.
Doesn't
Yeah.
does Fire Blast have perfect accuracy and
Nope.
Thunder?
No.
Nope.
Don't ask me why
And
it
there's
doesn't.
Solar Beam.
That's kind of one thing I kind of like. All the Pokemon that have Snow Warning, none of them have high enough speed to take advantage of Blizzard's new accuracy.
Yeah, fair. I mean, Vanillux doesn't have terrible speed, does it?
No, but I was remember the first time I thought of that combination was in another Nuzlocke. I think I had an Abomasnow.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Very slow.
I can use this. Then I look at his speed stat.
Oh,
Nope.
Speaking of
I think I used it was my first Y Nuzlocke, I think, because I just remember
I'm gonna watch it.
I was leading with him against the Dragon Trainer. It's like, hey, he's an Ice type. I can Blizzard off with perfect accuracy. He got hit before he survived the hit, thankfully. So I was like, I saw his health drops. Like, nope, Charizard, get up there.
So, long story short, I'm going to go on this route and train Ratch just a little bit, just because we
Yeah.
don't really need to face Blaine right now, and also,
Blaine
his
is-
highest level is, I think, like 50.
I think 47.
Yeah, but Leo will be able to beat the entire gym on his own,
Fair enough.
and I kind of suggest we do that. Just
Even
because-
then,
we also still have Sabrina if we need to really train
Exactly.
someone.
I'm gonna say both Leo and Rex will be able to do well because Flash Fire will make all his fire moves useless.
Correct. My problem is...
So that's a backup.
we don't really have anything that outright beats Sabrina like we do Blaine and
Question.
Giovanni. What's up?
Why is her sprite hair green, but her battle sprite blonde?
Because it's just laziness.
Because sprite inconsistency is very common with these games.
Exactly.
Does it stop me from questioning it?
It,
No,
it kind
not
of
at
stops in like the newer games like Sun and Moon and stuff. They start like making actual models for each class.
Yeah.
I think Gen 6 was the first one that started that.
Yeah, it did.
Well, yeah.
it doesn't generalize very much.
Gen.
Yeah, Gen 5 still has... I'm pretty sure they have more specific models, but there were some
Yeah, it's Gen
generalized
4
ones.
and 3 that have like the generalized sprites. Mostly the Gen 3 games. Yeah, I was saying about Hail. Rain is easily the best, and the only reason it beats Sun is because Pokemon with Chlorophyll are usually weak to fire. So while they are now double speed, they now have a double weakness to fire.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were
Rain
saying.
powers up water moves. So now water moves on other water Pokemon are just like neutral. But that's not that big a deal. Considering most of the Pokemon with Drizzle are pretty bulky, like Poliwhirl and
So-
Pelipper.
She swam here. Does that mean she's a picnicker and a swimmer?
The problem with Pelipper is now you're making the opponent's Thunder against you perfectly accurate. But no one runs Thunder unless they're running Rain, so full circle. Oh, I just realized I'm over 40. I don't need to train Ratchet anymore. Long story short, actually, I mean, I'd say Rain is the best. I'd say Sand. If you know how to use Sand,
Yeah, I was just
it
going to say,
is
Sand's probably
deadly.
the second best. Because it...
Sun can be really deadly in some of like the lower competitive tiers. Like I know Chlorophyll teams are really popular in like the tier with Venusaur because Venusaur is like the best Sun Sweeper ever because he gets growth.
I was just going to say, I think Sand, just in general usage, is probably the second best. Because
It's really
it
good.
makes the frailer, especially frailer...
It makes Tyranitar just ridiculously bulky.
I'm sorry, Manny. What were you going
Oh,
to
I
say?
wasn't gonna say.
Oh, I thought you had a comment.
No, I was kind of just looking at Mark's shelf there, and he's just got like his plush Mega Venusaur, and he's got two little Venusaur figures over
I
there.
love
It's like-
Venusaur
Venusaur.
Why is there no Ivysaur?
because
Well,
there's you try to find an Ivysaur figurine.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like Kanto did have. I think Kanto starters were really great. Like I
Is
love
there
their
treasure
designs.
on this beach? Yardy hardy har. Can we
Nope.
make this up? Can we make a pirate reference in this episode? I like
Pirates are in this year.
Pirates are in this year. That's exactly right. I'm just gonna wait here until this guy notices me.
But yeah, no.
Check out my buff physique.
Kanto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh probably have my favorite designs for starters. Gen 2 was meh. Gen 5 was
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that Gen 5 starters were fairly weak.
Oh,
design-wise.
worst starters, but Gen 5 brought... I disagree with anyone who says Gen 5 has the worst Pokemon.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh,
I
wasn't-
can't
wasn't gonna say
decide
that.
which generation has the worst Pokemon.
I'm just saying Gen 5 probably has the weakest starters, especially design-wise.
If I took every single Pokemon and made a percentage for each generation of the Pokemon that were bad and the Pokemon were good, Gen 5 might have the highest percentage of all of them, the ones that weren't good, but it'd be a close second to Johto. And while I don't hate Johto, Gold and Silver are actually some of my favorite Pokemon games, A lot of the Pokemon introduced were just one-off evolutions that were not very good at the time. Murkrow wasn't good. Smeargle wasn't. I mean, Smeargle was good, but yeah, like Pokemon like that. Like the only good ones I can think of off the top of my head are like Heracross. Umbreon was not a one-off evolution.
I thought we were just talking about Gen 2 Pokemon.
At the time, Wobbuffet, and Wobbuffet was very techy. Like these aren't Pokemon you can use in a playthrough. You could use Smeargle, but its base stat total is so low.
You couldn't use Sneasel. As
you,
much as I
you
love
couldn't because
Sneasel
of the special split.
As much as I love Sneasel in recent generations,
yeah,
it could not work in its
exactly.
generation.
And that kind of thing kind of ended up ruining that kind of game. You know what I mean? I don't know. It didn't ruin the game. It just it very much limits the Pokemon you can use. But don't get me wrong, Gen 2 also introduced some of my favorite Pokemon like Chinchou. And Umbreon. Umbreon's my top, 6 favorite Pokemon. Tyranitar is still, to this day, one of the coolest original designs. And by original, I mean, older designs.
Yeah.
When you're working with sprites, you have a lot less to work with. That's why Gen 1 Pokemon have very simple designs, because you can't add that much.
It's not just necessarily sprites, it's also the resolution.
Exactly.
The Game Boy games are very low resolution.
Exactly.
So they have very
you try,
space to work with.
Well, Pokemon nowadays have, cool designs on them, and, stripes and look at Crocodile. You try and make that into an 8-bit sprite or a 16-bit sprite.
No, they were 8-bit.
They were 8-bit, yeah,
small.
You're lucky Charizard turned out as cool as he is, and Venusaur and Blastoise. To this day, in my opinion, to this day, the Gen 1 starters are still the coolest designs. Not counting their Megas even.
Well, it all still has to do with they all have very simple designs too.
But at the same time, complex. Charizard's is pretty simple, but who doesn't want just a dragon Pokemon? It's not you know what I mean, Pokemon that looks like a dragon. Blastoise, who would have thought of a turtle with cannons on his back? That is an awesome thought. And then Venusaur is a frog dinosaur with a forest on his back. It's like pre-Torterra.
One of the things I actually do like about the Bulbasaur line is that it feels like it's the one that... It has the most obvious visual form of it evolving. It's bulb
blooming.
The bulb, gradually blooms.
Yeah, with Squirtle, it's it's going to be a really big turtle, and then the cannons come out of nowhere kind of thing. But I bet you Charmeleon was a really big, I guess when people got Pokemon Red, you knew what you were getting. Yeah. But, hey guys, we're at Seafoam Islands. Let's go catch Psyduck or something.
I want me a Bubbles.
Bubble. I love the Bubbles. Come on, Psyduck. Psyduck!
Zubat.
Yeah, it's Trash Bag.
Fuck you, Trash Bag.
Nice try, buddy. Get him, Rex.
I'm level 22 now, you guys can use me, right?
Burn to death. You don't want to cook bat? Let's see how good bat tastes after we burn off all the horrible diseases it's carrying.
I wouldn't even want to dump that.
Actually, let's go to the lower floors, because the lower floors have better levels. Like the bottom floor. Bam.
Is there anything here besides Articuno?
Yep. Wait, in the bottom floor?
No, I just mean in the Seafoam Isle.
Seal!
Eat the Bubbles!
Massive Bubbles!
Oh, what?
It's a seal. Can we name it Celine Dugong?
if only that
fits.
I mean, it won't fit, but we can name it Celine. Wow.
Bite it?
I shall bite it. I was about to say, it's only 7 levels.
I got an article up 26 times Tumblr had something funny to say about Super Smash Bros. The first one, when you ask Bae if she's down to Smash this weekend, she shows up without her 3DS.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
And it's just this picture of Yoshi from the cartoon.
He looks like he's gonna cry. I loved Yoshi's voice in the old Mario cartoons.
The Super Mario World.
Yoshi hungry!
I bet you guys didn't know that Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3 had cartoons.
I think my favorite was the point when Yoshi didn't have a voice, so it's like you're playing as him in Mario Kart, and he goes, beep boo! And then when he gets struck by lightning, he's like, beep boop boop! He's like, ruh-roh raggy. Hey guys. Bam.
Did we catch
so we're digging downwards, and we're ending up back up there.
We don't. He just
starts flying upwards with his claws, just like He just grab onto his leg.
It's just does that Superman thing, just fist up and goes flying.
It's the giant hole in Seafoam Islands now. Articuno escaped to the power plant.
Just whip a ball at it as it's flying out.
We'll go all the way to 3 Island and we'll burst a hole through Mount Ember as well. It'll erupt and Moltres just go.
Oh yeah, Mark, here's yours. Commits tax fraud is allowed in Smash Bros. Pays taxes like a good boy isn't allowed in Smash Bros. Yoshi versus Waluigi.
Is that Sarah? Hi, Sarah. Say hi to the viewers. Say hi to the viewers now. If you love me, say hi to the viewers. She doesn't love me, guys.
Ouch.
That's my fiance, by the way. So
We
she clearly doesn't love me.
didn't need to bring.
Sarah, say hello, or you don't love me.
You already tried that one.
Wait, what? Why am I checking my phone? You want me to call you? Say words!
We didn't need to bring back Snake's ass for Smash. We just needed a different perspective. That was harassment. You know that, right?
What was?
Harassing your fiance there.
I didn't harass my fiance. She loves me.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Is there any reason we're using a fire type and a water type here?
because I don't want to switch out, and I'm just gonna take down.
We all saw that Wreck-It Ralph trailer where Vanellope just showed up again in the room with all the Disney princesses, right?
Yes.
It's the same photo, but with the Inkling and Smash.
Matt, stop showing us memes the viewers can't see.
Well, if they want to see it, go and look it up.
Well,
Good memes.
put your damn phone
Ow.
away.
Stop hitting me. That's abuse. I feel abused
Yum.
right now.
I bit the seal.
That's harassment.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to nickname the seal.
We have access to the name Raider.
We also
I don't even remember if I caught it or not.
we also have the toolbar. We also have the thing on the side of the screen.
You know what else we have? A way to end this episode now.
Bam!